Hey everybody, how's it going? Happy Boxing Day. Ooh, what's Boxing Day? I'm American, your holidays are all made up. By the way, happy Columbus Day. Anyway, happy Black Friday. Look, I don't want to insult this 45 to 53% of my audience, demographically speaking, right from the very start. That's not fair. I wish I hadn't come across so negative as soon as I started the stream. But that's okay. It's because I got a tweet, like on Sunday I tweeted, no NLSS, it's just one person being silly, okay? I'm not actually upset, but I tweeted, no stream tomorrow, it's Christmas, I'm gonna go watch a movie and eat too much. Somebody tweeted me back a smart-ass comment. They said, oh, what, Canada doesn't celebrate Christmas 1 month early for no reason? It's true. People up here believe in the same Jesus as American Jesus. Canadian holidays constantly coming under attack for no reason. For Americans who believe that the American version of the holiday is the default version of the holiday, which doesn't make any sense. Even though Jesus was born in Jackson, Missouri, as we all know. Regardless, we're gonna play Slay the Spire today. I was gonna play Siege, but I don't know. We're gonna play Siege probably tonight, record it. I don't know if it's a great stream game, because I'm kind of bad at it. So instead, I think we're gonna play a little, Slay the Spire. Maybe we'll play something else over the second half of the stream. But let's start with some Slay the Spire at least. We have 10 times the people you do, so we have 10 times the idiots. Give us a break. That's true. I'm gonna be honest, you might have 12 times the idiots. You might only have 8 times the idiots. It's somewhere in flux. Sometimes I believe it's 8 times, sometimes I believe it's 10 times. That's 132 times the idiots? That's just offensive. Hey NL, they made a thread on 4chan about your opinions on porgs. They're calling you a soy boy. That's the new, like, cuck is out of fashion. So now I'm a soy boy. That's fine. I understand 4chan. Even if I can't pronounce it properly. I've been there. I was like 14 when it started to exist. I've been immersed in it. It's just something you know that exists. Did NL cry while playing Undertale? True or false? I didn't cry when I played Undertale, but I cried every time BB-8 was on the screen in Star Wars because I'm a soy boy. I don't even understand what's going on in chat right now. Yeah, I know, I saw the freaking video with it. What world do you guys live in? Is the thing that I have to ask myself. 2 days ago, I hosted Hafu. She's like, I'd love to be on the show. It's Tuesday. It's not even an NLSS. Yesterday was literally like the biggest holiday in the calendar year in North America. And everyone's like, so when's Hafu going to be on the show? I don't know, okay? We don't have the docket planned for tomorrow. One of my co-hosts is in Europe. Things are in flux right now. I didn't pick up the red phone on Christmas Day. Beep, boop, beep. Hey, Hafu. You're forced to come on the show on Wednesday, okay? I appreciate the demand. I'm just saying you gotta give it some time. It's not, this is a holiday season. You gotta understand, like, you know, you want to understand what it's like to try to get work done during the holiday season? Why don't you try calling your bank? Why don't you try, you know, going to the DMV this week? It's not going to happen. Like everybody else, as soon as December 26th rolls around, every day is a vacation until January 2nd. Essentially, that's it. 2017 is over. We're in this weird little latent period between this year and the next year. Please talk about cum. Now we're talking. When will Jimmy Kimmel be on the show? Yeah, YouTube's approached me and they said, hey, it'd be really sweet. You're doing something stupid, you idiot. You're making these an hour and 20-minute long Isaac episodes. Here's what I want you to do. Split that up. Make 4 8-minute Isaac episodes every single day. Have Jack Black on to promote Pitch Perfect 3. And it's gonna be hot. Anyway, we're gonna play Slay the Spire. And we're gonna play as the Ironclad. Because he's like the easiest. In my opinion. When is Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel gonna be on? Fuck, marry, kill. Guillermo from Jimmy Kimmel. Guillermo del Toro. Alexander Jodorowsky's El Topo. It's Alejandro. God damn it. Another try? Choose. Upgrade a card. Obtain 100 gold. Lose 50% of your current HP. Gain 250 gold. If I liked gold, I would enjoy this more. I think I'm an upgraded card sort of boy. Well, maybe like upgrade bash right off the bat. It's an objective choice. More vulnerable, 10 damage. If you haven't seen Slay the Spire, you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out real quick. I promise you that. Alright, where do we want to go here? Let's take a look. 99 gold is not really enough to go to the shop. So we definitely don't want this. We could do this, but we don't want to go shop route. This gives us less options, but there's a campfire, there's an elite. Elites give you relics. I think we'll probably start with this one. We'll probably go boom, question mark, boom, question mark, boom, elite rest. That's kind of what I think right now. My bank is open right now. That's outrageous. You actually owe it to your bank to go there. And then you just gotta, like, you don't even take any money out or deposit any money. I think I'm just gonna play it cool like this. And just go give them, like, a chocolate bar or something. I'm working at a bank right now. There's a Kappa face at the end of that. So I do not believe you, sir. I do not believe you. I don't know. My bank might be open, too. I'm not going to go to my bank. It's December 26th. Take the day off. In the UK, we call today Boxing Day. Is it like that in other parts of the world? It's like that in Canada. Because we're, like, on the same boat. We still love our English parents, even if we've long since moved away. Man, that's gonna hurt. I'll bash you. You'll probably die next turn. They apparently don't hate you on 4chan. NL is based, but I like him better when he leaves his libcuck opinion to himself. That's it. It's actually like exactly the position I want to be in the internet. I want to be liked by people of all stars and stripes, and only mildly insert myself into the content. That's like exactly the niche I wanted to carve out for myself online. I can live with that. Alright, we're cool. 4chan, we're cool. I wish you were nicer to my co-hosts whenever a thread comes up. They can't help themselves. Anytime, you know, because people, sometimes they don't understand, like, fans of ours will tweet us and be like, LOL, there's a thread about you on 4chan, and then they all, like my co-hosts, they can't help themselves. They compulsively want to read it, and they read it all, and they go, man, they hate all of us. You gotta, you know, I assume that they're gonna be threads now and then, you just ignore it, and you try to make good content. But maybe that's because I have the highest testosterone count of the entire show, so it's like the value that they enjoy praising the most, so that works for me. Applied 2 weak and deal 12 damage. Not bad, but 2 energy makes us a little bit less flexible. You in New Zealand are the good children. Oh, 4chan loves Josh? Well, that's fair enough. They probably love Bear, too. I'll give you that. I don't know. Iron Wave, 5 block is okay. It's like, this is objectively better than block. This is not necessarily objectively better than strike, but I'll take something that's just better than block. And you know what? I think I'd rather do combat, combat, combat. Like, I'd rather stack up cards. But we can get a relic out of this. Sure, we can. Let's do it this way. It is impossible not to love Bear. Absolutely correct. Ah, I know this one. As you walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that ate too much scrap for its own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure if you just reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. And now tell me you saw the Dan fleshlight pic? I did not. Is that a Photoshop or what? So 25% chance to find a relic for 3 HP. Success! Wow, that's just great luck. We got Champion Belt. Whenever you apply Vulnerable, also apply Weak. Well, that's, first off, plagiarism from Isaac and ergo from me. So you'll be hearing from my lawyer. It's real? Oh, Lord. It's real and it's horrifying. Some dude had a picture of Dan next to a fleshlight. I'm not like, I'm not breaching his trust, am I here? Where is this? Madrina, excuse me? It's not excuse me. Hey, Anel, is this a sandwich? Dome in the streets, egg in the sheets. I don't even know what to say. What's it called? What's the post called? Helmut Kruger caught calling our Lord and Savior Dan. It was called Finna to Acquiesce. Is it from today? Finna? That picture deserves to stop that? I don't know. I'll have to find it at a later time. That's okay. Maybe I never would want to see it. You're gonna deal 11 damage, huh? So we gotta give you a little something like that. Got a little something like this, and I guess we got no other choice. I'm like 75% sure it was photoshopped. It's on page 2. Page 2! Don't look at it, Dad. Oh god, it's so stupid. Yeah, no, I'm with you. It should say Finna Acquiesce. The 2 is already implied in the existence. So if we apply Vulnerable, it also applies Weak now. Which means that this guy should only do 5 damage, which means we can get away with using a Bash to make him more vulnerable for the next turn, followed by a Defend to take no damage. So there's our first synergy there. And he's going to remain weak. No, the weakness only applies for 1 turn. Yeah, apply 1 weak. Alright, fair enough. Well, he's not going to hit us, so I think we do, like, Wave, Strike, Strike. Almost dead. Since you get the belt, pick up Thunderclap if you can. What is Thunderclap? Hopefully we'll see it. Regen potion. No Thunderclap. So, to be honest, I've had Spot Weakness before, and it's okay. I'm not sure it's good enough. I do kind of like Power Through, which is essentially a triple block that does fill your deck with wounds until the end of combat. Spot Weakness is so good. It's more than okay. It's very good. It's dope. It's amazing. See, this is why I thought it would be good to stream it, because I've been playing in my own little bubble, probably making mistakes and doubling down on those mistakes. So, sure. Let's see. Let's keep going. Right now, I honestly want to fight the elite, I think. If I can go like boom, 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 and then hit this, get an upgrade. But we'll see how it goes. You find a shimmering mass of light encompassing the center of the room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you in. Upgrade 2 random cards, lose 16 HP. I'm in. Iron Wave getting upgraded is awesome. Strike getting upgraded, less awesome. But as you walk through the light, you notice the light is absorbed into you. It's scorching hot, however, the pain quickly recedes. You feel invigorated as though you received a well-deserved slap. I mean, we could get a relic here, but I think combat. Just keep mixing it up. Man, this is actually like a really lucky start, because this guy's not attacking and we only have 1 block. So we'll just hit the Christ out of him. This guy usually uses whatever the feather ability is. Makes him stronger every turn. At the end of his turn, gain 3 strength. So we definitely want this dude to die as soon as possible. We probably got him next turn. That enemy looks like a LARPer. You can just say it. He does look like Mathis. Hit him with a bash to apply weakness. And then just kill him dead. Just ruin him. So I'm not going to look at chat for a second. My hunch is that perfected strike is the best. But I guess it does get worse the more strikes you take out of your inventory. Searing Blow, being able to upgrade it many times could be useful, but it also sucks up all the upgrades. Disarm is good. Dude, I've been like completely wrong in all of my assessments. I thought Disarm was trash. We do have the chance to fight the elite enemy here. We have strength? Yeah, we have strength and we have regen. So if we need to, we'll pop him. First turn, we can do whatever we want here. So we'll do Iron Wave, Strike, Strike. Once you think of strength as a permanent, it starts to make more sense. Okay, I can see that. So, wait a minute. Whenever you play a skill, he gains 2 strength. I see. I've made a mistake. We're going to take some heat on this turn. I think I'm going to pop both potions. Just to make sure we stay ahead of the curve. Were you watching Hearthstone play... Or were you watching Austin play Hearthstone last night? No, I was not. You telling me... Oh my god, every time we block, he gains 2 strength. I would rather take 11 damage and whittle him here. I did not watch Austin play Hearthstone last night. I would rather not play skills, even if it seems a little counterintuitive. We got him, we got him. I don't understand the Hearthstone meta anymore, so I don't really want it. We'll take the Fire Potion. We'll take Runic Dodecahedron. If your HP is full, gain energy at the start of each turn. That's really good, but probably not going to work in a lot of situations. What's your second artifact? Whenever you apply Vulnerable, also apply 1 weak. So essentially lowers enemy damage for 1 turn whenever you make them vulnerable. Alright, so originally, to be honest, my #1 priority would probably be dual wield. I think it has cool synergies, but it's banned. I get it. It's 1 week. Metallicize is good? I'm like so far out of the meta, dude. I thought Metallicize was garbage. The comments are gonna eat me alive. So if we upgrade, we're definitely going to have to fight another elites. And like a lot of combat, but I'm willing to go for broke here. We could heal to full and that would give us extra energy, but I think it's better to upgrade. And I guess I mean, spot weakness being upgraded seems like way better. You should heal instead? Nah, that won't be necessary. Metallicize or disarm? I mean, disarm seems awesome if you're fighting a single enemy, admittedly. If they lose 3 strength forever. Metallicize gives you 4 block. So it's functionally very similar, right? This gets exhausted. I mean, this doesn't come back, so... kind of like spot weakness giving you 4 strength, though. 1 more damage to each enemy. I'm going to go for my own evaluation here, and if it burns us, I'll learn a lesson. Alrighty. First turn, probably want to play power. It's going to give us 3, and you know what? We can actually get a full defense here, so let's do that. What is this? On taking attack damage, rolls up and gains 5 block. So unless we can hit for 13, I might want to use a fire potion just to crush this dude. That's the way I see it. This guy's going to attack. So I think we should spot weakness. I'll use Iron Wave to give me the block necessary to not take any damage. Then I'll use Disarm to permanently debuff them. That seems good. We do still get weakened, though. Alright, so I mean, it almost seems like a no-brainer. You probably want to bash. Well, we can run the math a little bit here, I guess. If we defend, strike, we'll deal 7 damage, we won't take any damage. If we do bash, we'll apply weak and vulnerable, but that's only going to lower the damage to 7, and we'll still end up taking 2 damage. But the vulnerable lasts. So, all in all, though, I think we're going to be fighting more enemies as time goes on. So I want to really preserve my HP, so I'm going to take a slightly more defensive approach on turn 1, but if we wanted to kill him as quickly as possible, we'd probably use Bash. Oh, that's right, I have Metallicize. Thank you, thank you. So that was a misplay. We should have used Bash instead. Right, so we actually are not going to take any damage because we have Metallicize, so Metallicize plus Iron Wave gives us enough. But first we should spot weakness, buff ourselves as much as possible. Iron Wave's going to be disgusting. And Strike Plus is going to kill him. Even better. Regen Potion, very useful. Remember, we get more energy when we have full HP. Have you played Into the Breach at all? Hold up! Is Into the Breach now available in some kind of early access context? It's the new game from the FTL guys. I am curious about it. So, I do like Double Tap a lot. Flame Barrier, gain 12 block and 4 thorns, basically. Shockwave, apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. I almost like Shockwave because it's got a synergy here. It would actually apply 4 vulnerable, or it would apply 4 weak. But I think Double Tap is cooler. So I'll roll that. Toolbox. At the start of each combat, add a random colorless card to your hand. Okay, so 6 cards to start each turn with. That's fine. It's a weird Scottish boy. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, then draw 1 card. So, I mean, it's a shame. I could see this being useful in the future, but what I was thinking is you go bash and then shuffle bash back. Essentially, we just pick up bash again, but we wouldn't be able to use it. We won't have the energy. So what do you have? Gains 8 block at the end of its turn. Certainly, I think you probably want to metallicize. This doesn't get exhausted, which is kind of amazing. And then I guess we'll apply 3 vulnerable to make our next turn better, hopefully. What's he doing this turn? He's stunned. He's no longer stunned. He's dealing 18 damage. Okay. You can't shuffle metallicize. Once you use a power, you can't use it again in that combat. Well, we have metallicize already, so we need to block 15. We actually can. I think we'll just do it like this. Even though spot weakness might be good, I think I would rather just wave, defend, defend, and then we take no damage. It's a conservative play, but taking damage is fine. I understand, but I do also want to get to 80 HP so we can have 4 energy per turn. Alright, so permanently debuff him. And then probably pop 2 defense, take 3 damage. He's going to use a so-called powerful negative effect. Double tap disarm? You can't double tap disarm. Disarm is a skill, and the double tap only works on attacks. Jerry? Well, he's not attacking this turn, so we don't need to spot weakness. This turn is essentially strike, strike, and then it doesn't matter what else you do, so. Yeah, we don't have synergies when we play skills or anything, so. I am like 0% cooked. I am not cooked. We could double tap bash. It would apply, like we could regen potion. We don't have any blocks anyway, except for Iron Wave, which is fine, admittedly. And isn't it? Oh, maybe that's it. So you'd probably go, as much as bash plus is excellent, a double tap Iron Wave gives you 12 block and 12 damage. So now we'll get hit for 1. Whoa. Thank you, Peanut Brittle. That's right. I should have used spot weakness earlier because spot weakness does count as a permanent. For some reason, I keep thinking that, you know, if you gain 2 strength, that's essentially 1 strength for 2 turns, because that's the way like poison works, for example. All right, so you definitely probably spot weakness. I mean, if you want to be really cheesy, what about spot weakness, deep breath, I thought our discard pile only had spot weakness in it. Well, either way, we want an Iron Wave. And, I mean, would I rather get hit for 7 or hit for 3 but deal 9 damage? I think I can afford to turtle. Pop the regen potion. Double tap. Strike plus. Strike. It doesn't go on top of the deck. It shuffles into the deck. Okay, for some reason I thought you shuffled the discard pile, put it on top of the deck, and then draw the first card. So I thought I was being some kind of super genius, but it turns out that, surprise, that's not the case. No, he's not vulnerable, but he will be vulnerable. I didn't run the math on this, but he's dead, thank God. Every time you play 3 skills in a turn, deal 5 damage to all enemies. Almost never gonna work. I would probably say Headbutt. Rampage is also great. Headbutt is just, it's a better strike. And you draw. Like, it's more damage and you get card draw. Well, you don't get card draw. You get a scry sort of. What's a fetch? It's been a while, okay? I'm gonna roll Headbutt here. I respect it. So our elite enemy is dead. We probably have enough money to justify our shop. Apply 2 vulnerable. Apply 2 vulnerable for free. I love it. It also applies weak. Which means it's not that good on this turn, but we can apply like an awful lot of weak. This guy's got no chance. Like get weakened to an extreme degree. Get bashed and thus weakened. And also lose 2 strength. Like you're a trash enemy now. You can't do anything. Was that 3 skills? No, bash is not. Bash is an attack. That's right. So we're frail. This guy's still doing absolutely nothing. I almost don't even want to use Metallicize. But it's probably like Metallicize, Double Tap, Iron Wave. You could probably just look at your hand and be like, oh, we interrupted his attack too. Look at your hand and be like, hey, just give me the stuff that's not attack and defend, and we're probably good, or strike and defend rather. You're really just like doing nothing, huh? Alright, well. Give me a headbutt. Give me Iron Wave, please. And then we probably just strike. They do lose their debuff on split, which sucks, but don't you dare. Our frailness is approaching record levels. Nobody's attacking, so we'll just get you killed. I don't know what Jax is. I haven't had it yet. Perhaps we'll find it on this run. Sure, get vulnerable. I don't know if I can kill you this turn. I'm just gonna level with you. I'm only gaining 3 block. Mind you, we heal for 6 at the end of each combat anyway, but probably like double tap, strike. You are vulnerable. You take 50% more. You're going to take 9 damage. That's not enough. I'd rather preserve like 3 extra damage. We used 3 skills, and as a result, we did more damage. Nice. And like just be dead. Thank you. Second Wind actually makes like a great synergy with a card that I don't remember the name of. I think it's called Clash, but we don't have Clash, so I think we'd rather go for Iron Wave. And then we'll start to get blocks like milled out of our hand, milled out of our deck, I should say, because Iron Wave is just better. Thunderclap. It's been requested. Deal 4 damage and apply 1 vulnerable to all enemies, which is now also 1 weak. And it's 23 gold, which is very cheap. Draw 3 cards. Exhaust. I mean, 3 card draw for 0 was good, but it's probably a little bit more expensive. I mean, it's literally a little bit more expensive. Combust. This one, nah, I don't love it. Gain energy, lose HP. Rampage is fine, but a little expensive. Okay, let's take Thunderclap. Gain energy, lose HP. It's fine. I know we gain HP at the end of every turn. Or, sorry, at the end of every combat. We can choose not to use this, I suppose, is one option, but let's remove some cards. So I think we probably want to remove a regular old defend. It makes us defensively a little bit worse because there's going to be more attacks, but it makes the overall quality of the deck a little stronger. 149 to upgrade an attack kind of sucks. You can use Bloodletting to get an additional block and save more HP in the long run, so it's good. I understand your point. You know what? You sold me. The fact that it's 0 energy, you sold me. The meat is one of the best relics in the game? Well, sorry, meat. See you next time. Bandage up. Heal for 4 and exhaust. If there was a way that we could get 1 more HP, that would be excellent. I did read it. If you're below 50%, gain 12 HP at the end of combat. I know how to read. You strange boys. So we should probably get a permanent strength upgrade. And then double tap Iron Wave, even though Thunderclap has some value. You might as well heal for free. I know, but like, it's sort of worth nothing, so it makes me mad, but... Thunderclap dealing 16 damage, applying 2 vulnerable, which would apply 1 week, probably. It's been. But I think we're actually better off with a double tap. Actually, you know, we can afford to take 6 damage. No, we can't, because we'll only heal to 79 next turn then. But in this... No, you're right, you're actually right. So we double tap and do Thunderclap. Was that our 3rd skill? It was our 3rd skill. We use Thunderclap because this guy gets weakened, so we'll only be hit for 4, or even less, perhaps. What on earth? Yeah, we'll be hit for 4, so we'll still heal up to max. And we want to be healed up to max because then we get 4 energy at the start of our turn instead of 3. Which, if we can preserve that, is amazing. I am stunned. But we are going to be unable to kill this guy, which is just incredible. Is there no in-game sound? If it's super low, I can crank it. I didn't realize it was that low. It's not worth losing the HP right now, obviously. I like Flex. It's really quiet. One moment. Open volume mixer. I hear nothing. Armaments is really good. I do like armaments. I've used that before. I like taking things that are just objectively better than an existing version of a card. Like Armaments Plus upgrades your whole hand. It's just a strictly better block. Flex is also good, but it's 2 strength for 1 turn only. But it is a skill that makes it more likely to enable Letter Opener, but I don't think Letter Opener is, like, that good. It's worth something. Plus, it's got great art, but nah, I think I'm an Armaments guy here. We're almost done with the first floor, so we definitely want to get into this fight, Smith, and then fight the boss. I would need some more potions. Oh, that's Armaments is a skill as well, but it costs 1 energy. Finesse, skill. Gain 2 block, draw a card. Well, we'll start with that. You probably want to do... Well, we got 4 energy this turn. You know what? We could have done this better. We could have done this way better. What we should have done is Iron Wave Plus, Headbutt, put Iron Wave Plus back on top, then use the 0 mana or 0 energy card draw and use it again. But still, I mean, it's still like pretty good. Iron Wave Plus. But wait, what is in our discard pile right now? I mean, I'd still like to see that on the next turn, but Iron Wave Plus. Headbutt. 2 free block and a card draw is pretty nice. Especially if we could enable Headbutt. But we only have 1 Headbutt, so. But this is like, it's just so demonstrably solid that it makes me upset to just leave it behind. We have no Metallicize, but it doesn't matter. We're above where we'd get hit, so. And remember, we start with 4 energy because we've got max HP, so we really want to avoid taking damage here. Whenever possible. We still have 4 energy, so gain 5 block, upgrade double tap. Play double tap. Iron Wave will work twice. This is way overkill, by the way. And Strike will work twice. Not that it needs to. Potion? No potion. That went well. Armaments is still great. I might be persuaded to take it. Intimidate for 0 does enable letter opener, but I don't think it's that good. I think I'd just go armaments, but there's an argument for skipping. I understand. So, I think we should maybe just by default. It's tough. You probably want to upgrade an armaments card, because then it upgrades 4 cards or more along with it. Double tap by default would be maybe the second best, but I'm pretty sure you want to take an armaments. And it's the first floor boss. Skeleton Man. What is it? 30 damage, he switches forms or something? Yeah, he changes to the defensive mode. Reduce the cost of cards in your hand to 1 this turn? Wow, that's just worthless, dude. Thanks for nothing. We actually don't want to use Bloodletting. What if we... Hear me out here. Armaments? Oh, we can't upgrade a colorless card. What does this become? Gain 2 energy. No, but it's not worth it because we lose the energy over time. So you definitely go disarmed. So force him to permanently lose strength. You gotta hit him with the Iron Wave. You gotta hit him with the Strike. And I think you just, I mean, let everything go. There's no reason to play or not to play it. Okay. He's going to attack. So we certainly want to spot weakness. And then you probably hit him with the double tap. There's a couple of different ways to play this. Letter opener sucks. Don't worry, it's 5 damage. Double tap Iron Wave gives us 10 block and 18 damage, but double tap Bash is going to deal 28 damage, 2 weak, 6 vulnerable. So I think, even though it's going to lead to us, there's no way we don't take damage on this turn. Oh, you're right, it does take him out of this offensive mode. It should put him in defensive mode. Very good point, so we preserve our energy here. Now, Sharp Hide means we take damage, right? Whenever you play an attack, take 3 damage. Gross. Sucks that Armaments is going to upgrade strikes and defends, but it is the right play. So we'll strike, we'll take a little heat, we'll defend, set to 10, we'll strike, take a little heat, but still more than enough to not get down to 0. So we preserve 4 energy. You gotta think about it a little bit. You probably start... with Thunderclap. Sorry, that's not Thunderclap. That was Defend. Then Thunderclap, which will make him weak as well. So now he's only dealing 6 damage. I think you definitely want Metallicize. You probably want to just throw out a Defend. Because we want to... oh, you might interrupt him if you hit him anymore? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. This was like maybe a weak play, but I really want to preserve being at 80 HP. So that we get the 4 energy over and over. So he's going to hit us for like 0, essentially. So we'll hit him with the Iron Wave. He's got no sharp hide anymore. We'll hit him with the Iron Wave. We'll hit him with the Strike. We'll hit him... Whoa! He's back in defensive mode. No sharp hide anymore, though. At least not yet. Dude, that was the only line of play? Sick. I'm an accidental genius somehow. Alright, now he's got sharp hide again. So we want to start, like, armaments. You can't do, like, armaments, and then, it sounds stupid, but essentially what I'm getting at is, you can't, like, armaments one card and then upgrade it again. Most cards can only be upgraded once, so. We do want to be careful about a bash with double tap, because we really, really do not want to take damage. Do you draw? You don't draw. Well, you still, you want to bash him to weaken him. So he's only going to hit for 4, and we're already at 5 block. But unfortunately, that means if we, like, attack, it's not going to be good, necessarily. You do heal for full after the boss fight, but I don't know. I'd rather keep 4 energy for now anyway. Sure, we'd be fine with 3 to maybe help us kill him a little faster, but at this point, I'm just kind of like, why would you risk it at all? So, Enlightenment is still bad. Bloodletting is still bad. So you definitely would just be like, defend, defend, Thunderclap, which will also weaken him yet again, and we're still good. There's an achievement for taking no damage during a boss, by the way. Oh, so we're almost there. Mostly because this guy cannot do any damage whatsoever. I was just gonna say, thank God we drew a block there. we got pretty close to accidentally taking some damage. I mean, we got some good options here. He's gonna deal 8, but we're gonna heal for... We're gonna be at 8 block, and then smack him. Eh, he's dead anyway, who cares? We did just get that achievement. Perfect, it says. Poison potion. So... Block no longer expires at the start of your turn. That seems pretty great, but it's very expensive to enable it. Double your strength, but exhaust. And then, a lot of people are pro offering, but like, offering is not a great synergy with Dodecahedron, I think. Barrier's the best card in the game. Limit Break when upgraded no longer exhausts. You have no strength gain cards. Limit Break is trash. I have a spot weakness. I'm gonna go Limit Break. It sounds like more fun. And leads drop 2 relics. Gain energy at the start of your turn. Start combats with 2 wounds in your draw pile. Replaces Burning Blood at the end of combat heal 10. I kind of like all of them. The one thing I'll say about Mark of Pain is that I don't know if it does that much for us if we already start with 4 energy. Like, what are we going to do with 5 energy, 5 cards? We're probably going to end with a surplus of energy for now. But if we do lose Dodecahedron's effect, which we probably will at some point, then Mark of Pain would be really useful. But Black Star, I mean, getting double relics from elites is really tempting. I think I'm going to go for that. So, I think I want to take the path that leads me to a shop, which is one of these two. There's also an elite and a rest up here. Let's try this. Now die before the next elite. I refuse. Armaments from the start of this. Upgrade limit break. Now, our strength right now is 0. So I don't know if this does anything. But you definitely... Double tap, Iron Wave. It's like an excellent synergy. Oh, if you have 0... Oh no, if you have... You start with 1 strength by default? Is that true? Or does limit break... Do you start with 0? I'm unaware. I mean, it's either that or hit for 9. Nope, 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 nope. You have 0. Nope, nope, 2 times... I know 2 times 0 equals 0. What you're doing right now is being patronizing. I'm asking if it works like perhaps the 2 of spades or something in Isaac. Seems like the answer is no. So if we find a way to gain strength later in the deck, we'll be happy. I mean, disarm is very good. We still have 4 energy. So you disarm to make him lose strength. He's still going to deal 8. If you armaments... Oh, wait a minute. I should have armaments first. I didn't realize it was armaments plus. Then you can thunderclap, which will apply a week anyway. So now he's only dealing 6, so we're going to be where we want to be. Gain 2 energy, lose 3 HP is very bad right now. That was a bad order. That was a Shagwa moment. I'm okay with that. This turn he's only dealing 6 damage. Ah, here we go. So, spot weakness. Order I think doesn't matter here. Metallicize. And give him a little smack. And we're going to not take any damage because we have Metallicize now. And now we can start to work on this strength. 4 times 2 does not equal 6. You were right. Turns out the patronizing maybe would have been worth something there. This time, hit him with that weakness. My dude's dealing 6 damage. We're above it. And he's getting smacked. I really don't like when chat says, "Do it, Dad." It frightens me a great deal. Remember, applying vulnerable applies weak. So, I mean, if we wanted... You could start to get clever here, but again, it would cost us the energy from Dodecahedron. If you did, like, Thunderclap, Headbutt, put Thunderclap on the top of the deck. Bloodletting... Oh, Bloodletting's not card draw. Disregard, I'm stupid. Either way. Get hit. 12 damage. Get headbutted. We will take no damage. And this guy's dead next turn, probably. We need to deal 23, which is not that hard. Gain 3 block. Embarrassing. Yeah, he's done. Easy money. Another poison potion. So we can apply 12 poison, which is actually quite a lot. Whenever you lose HP from a card, gain 1 strength. I get it. Now we have to... I mean, first off, Corruption, I don't fully understand. Heavy Blade, I've never been able to make it work, but... I mean, if we have all these strength synergies, this could conceivably get to a ridiculous degree. Rupture, it is anti-synergy, but it does cause synergy with Limit Break, but Heavy Blade is probably better. Before you lies an elaborate shrine. Yeah, I'll pray and remove a card from my deck. Please get rid of a basic strike card. You feel a weight lifted off your shoulders. I mean, would we rather go combat, shop, combat, or shop, combat, combat? I'd rather go combat, shop, combat, so we have a little bit more gold for our shop. I mean, at the shop, we can dust bloodletting. Probably a good idea. And check relics first, that's fair. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile. Draw 1 card. I like it. No armaments. Double tap. Deep breath. I made the same mistake again, where I thought it was gonna double. I thought we were gonna draw the card we just got. That's what I mean. Anyway, metallicize, get bashed. That's my bad. Alright, that's the last time I make that mistake. He's still just doing negative effects, so I ain't mad. At this point, he's not attacking, so sadly we'd rather double a default strike. Now he's hitting 21. Oh. Well, let's upgrade Limit Break. We're gonna get hit. I think essentially no matter what, we're gonna get hit. That was our 3rd skill. I didn't even notice. Well, this is an easier turn. Because we have literally no other lines. So we started to take some damage. That I'm not pleased about. But that's life. He is vulnerable. Is this gonna finish the job? I hate to do it, but it's a waste of a potion, but it saves us from taking damage. And again, we want to keep that 4 energy up. I think it's worth it. Two disarms, especially because it's a disarm plus, so I think we'll go with that. And then we were gonna go shop. Okay, so we probably want to remove bloodletting. Let's look at our relics first. At the start of boss combats, heal 25. I mean, that's pretty good. Raise your max HP by 7. I think that's not that good. Every time you play 3 attacks in a turn, gain 1 strength. Now that seems incredible. That seems exceptional right now. It means we cannot remove a card. But deal 12 damage. Headbutt's great. I got no problem paying 23 to add a headbutt into this deck. We don't really have an exhaust synergy. We do want to fight the elite enemy. So here it would be amazing to take no damage. Now I don't know if it's going to happen, but enemy loses 9 strength for the rest of this turn. Exhaust. Not necessary. So we'll upgrade a basic strike. Hit him with the Dark Shackles. Not going to take any damage this turn. It's great news. Shackled. Regains 9 strength at the end of its turn. That's right. Aggressive. That's just what it's doing. And we got 2 energy left. I don't know. I'm kind of worried about the buffing enemy, but if we can kill the guy who's probably going to deal damage, I think this is maybe fine. Dracman and NL Animorph. I'm extremely okay with that. I would love to see it. Metallicize plus Block Potion puts us over the level we need to be at in order to get enough block on this turn. Permanently mess that guy up. I still think you pop it. I'd rather, well, no, if we take 5 damage, takes us, yeah, it takes us too low. I'm gonna drink the Block Potion to try to make this happen. No heals, just strength buffs, please. Ah! It is a healer. Okay, so we gotta play Overwatch style. Do we spot a weakness? We're kind of in a rough spot because we have no block. It would have been better to do that last time, I guess. So first, gain some strength. I think you hit him with the bash to apply the vulnerable. You might think, you know, hit all enemies with it, and then they both get vulnerable and weak. But the vulnerable's not going to last, and the weak is not going to last either. So, well, Heavy Blade. It's going to be pretty great. Neither of these guys are attacking. You start with armaments to upgrade everything. Heavy Blade deal 34 damage. Or cause an enemy to lose more strength in the future. You probably just Heavy Blade and then kill the healer next turn. Still gotta deal some damage. Armaments kinda sucks here. Still vulnerable. I mean, double tap strike plus is technically better than strike plus strike. And the healer's gotta go. But we're gonna get smacked. Armaments is still better than using defend. That's true. All right, we finally lost Frail. We're gonna get hit for another 1 damage. No, you're right. Armaments should have happened first. I just did it in, I backwards rationalized it. It was a misplay, of course. But this also is not Hearthstone. It's much less pride-destroying to lose to the AI than it is to lose to an 11-year-old based in Ljubljana. Yeah, exactly. It was machete order. Trying to see if there's a lethal this turn. It also didn't matter there, but I'm resisting the temptation to say that it didn't matter because of the fact that it still is the wrong play. What I should have done is armaments and maybe upgrade a double tap. Then it would have been double tap, strike plus, which would have worked twice. It would have been the same effect, but it still should have been done first. Well, I don't think we need strength gain because we're close enough till the end. To the end, I should say. So I think we Iron Wave, which will take us to 10 block. And then Bash, which will make him weak. That'll only take off 3. No, it took off 6. He's dealing 12. We're still going to take 2 hits. He's dead. As a result, order, not that relevant. Okay. Dexterity. It's possible he might be flooding the deck if we take Pommel Strike. But I do like Pommel Strike. Austin, you can't just tell me to go look at Twitter. I get many tweets from a very important person. Link me a tweet in Skype and I will click on the link at my leisure. Actually, you're right. Dropkick is really good here. If we can't enable it, it's slightly worse than a regular strike, but we will probably be able to enable it pretty easily. Now, against my better judgment, let's try to take out this elite because we get 2 relics. What are you? Whenever you take damage from this enemy, add a wound into your discard pile. Gain 4 block. Alright, upgrade all cards. Probably pop dexterity right off the bat. Rip, rip, rip. I mean, it's... Immediately, we already have enough block. Especially now, we played 3 skills. We could have done that differently, I guess, but... I'm okay with this for now. You know what? Take the poison as well, my dude. So we have no strength yet. He's going to hit us for 18. We don't have Metallicize, but we gain more block. We can gain 16 block. I think what we do here, I know you want to upgrade... I think I want to upgrade Iron Wave, even though upgrading Limit Break is kind of like the 10 out of 10 play. That makes you super strong in the future. This makes it so we take no damage, so we get no wounds, which I think is way smarter. Because of Dex, we might not have needed to do that, but we don't have Metallicize, so... Okay, he's got to be disarmed, that's obvious. So he's only dealing 12 damage here. Spot weakness is very good. We're going to gain 7 block. He's dealing 12. No, I know. If we apply 1 weak, he's only going to deal 8 damage, and then we can block for 7 instead of using spot weakness, even though spot weakness seems good. Deal 8. Yeah, we're still going to get hit once. That's unfortunate. So in hindsight, spot weakness would have been much better, because it would have prevented 1 wound. That's how you learn, though. Okay, continue to get... Is he vulnerable? He's not vulnerable. We can actually afford to play Bloodletting now. If we wanted to. Get disarmed again. Now he's dealing 5 damage. Sadly, I think you double tap strike. Why would you double drop kick? It does 1 less damage, and we don't have the effect enabled. All right, Metallicize is outrageously good now, and continue to be weak. There we go. Now he's dealing 0 damage times 6. This is pretty solid now. Now he's vulnerable. Armaments. Drop kick. We gain energy. Yeah, so it's fine. We can still use heavy blade. And we drew a wound. Alright, this guy's like super done. So we're gonna get 2 relics, even though our HP is still in a not an amazing state. Double tap. Iron Wave. And get struck. We do need to find a way to get more strength, that's for sure. We have 1 strength, but he intends to attack, so spot weakness. Limit break sadly will not be upgraded, but I think that's completely fine. Now we have 10 strength, and we played 3 skills. He's gonna hit us for 9, but we're gonna already be at 9, so we might as well just smack him. And it doesn't really matter what you put at the front, but for enjoyment's sake, give me heavy blade, please. Deals 64 damage. That seems pretty great. Alright. Whenever you obtain a curse, increase your max HP by 6. I think this is not good. Whenever an enemy dies, gain energy and draw 1 card. I think that's awesome. A 0 energy battle trance seems completely okay. Sever Soul is not really the right card for this deck. Cleave is just a little too basic, so I think it's Battle Trance Plus. Or possibly a pass. It's tough, because if we rest, we would have 4 energy in combat, but I think we'd rather smith still. And I'm guilty of smithing when maybe I should be resting, but now we've got endless limit breaks. We can get to another elite as well if we go left side. Venturing through a series of tombs, you're faced with a large sarcophagus. Studded with gems in the center of a circular room. You cannot make out the writing on the coffin, however, you do notice black fog seeping out from the sides. We start with a Writhe, which is going to be really bad, but it does give us more max HP, and we get a relic, so let's do it. Heal an additional 15 HP when you rest. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. Why does the curse not raise our max HP? Pen Nib! Every 10th attack you play deals double damage. Can be okay, I think. I'm going to try to do combat, even though we could do rest. I mean, this is a lot of combat, to be fair. But if it works... Oh, because I didn't get the curse. Well, I guess that's good then. It's a 50% chance to get the curse. I see. Even better. We can get 2 elites on this path, but it's really tough. 1 elite, I think, is plausible. And there's no elites on this side. I think I'd rather at least try this one, and then we can break if things go badly. These guys are dangerous. So certainly, Armaments Plus. It only upgrades Dropkick and Strike, but that's still good. Purity's not good for us yet, but if we get wounds or something, it will be. I think we're going to take a lot of damage in this one. Like, Limit Break does nothing. We might as well disarm an enemy that we intend to kill last. Maybe this guy right here. And, nobody's vulnerable, so just take a strike. These guys are nasty. They're relatively low HP, and I think they almost never block, but they get a lot of strength. So first turn is 15 damage. Obviously, we want to gain strength. Probably Metallicize is sensible. We'll pay a little bit on the front end, but on the back end, it'll be better for us, I think. Not too bad yet, but it's gonna be, it's gonna get pretty nasty pretty fast. So We definitely want to... I think we want to do armaments, upgrade Thunderclap, and then all enemies will be vulnerable and weak for a little bit. The weakness is the big one here. And then they're going to deal 16. We're going to block 13 of it. That's not that bad. You're not wrong. The slow play is looking pretty bad. Nobody's vulnerable. Start with the card draw. Okay. A little double tap heavy blade is an instant KO, but will take 21 damage. Iron Wave does give us 7 block. And we could kill... like... kill you. I don't think the double heavy is necessary. I think it's actually overkill. A double bash would apply 2 weak. I think I like double tap wave. Yeah. And we lose heavy blade, but I think it's worth it. We do need some block. We take this guy out of the equation. We're gonna get a hit for 7. We still have 1 action left. That's right, we get energy on kill. I forgot about that. That's useful. Well, it's either disarm, headbutt, or strike. A disarm is almost like a block here, so let's try. And that was our 3rd skill as well. Okay, something there. We're gonna take 2 hits. 2 HP, I should say. It's like the luckiest card draw I've ever seen. Oh, now I gotta look at this like, okay, how the heck are we gonna do this? Because it's kind of like a double tap bash will probably kill. But a double tap wave, you can't double spot weakness. I think if you double tap bash, it'll kill one of them. Probably the one with more strength, but slightly more HP. Because the first hit will do 15, and then they'll take 22 on the second one, or 23. Unfortunately, that does make a difference. So maybe you do double tap, bash, kill him, you get 1 energy back. Then you probably use Iron Wave to block twice. Hear me out here. Double tap, bash the weak one, because he's much more likely to die. Mathematically, I think. Then, with that 1 extra energy, do a little Iron Wave. Keeps you going. And then be struck down. Easy money. Not great, though. I think I might skip this one. I don't love Twin Strike. Warcry Plus. Warcry is strictly good. Oh, there's a real tweet. Thank God. Stop talking in my chat. I want you to stop talking so I can scroll up. Thank you, Austin. That is a fantastic tweet from Dracula Fetus. The middle face is incredible. Seeing red is the best card? Now that I think about it, you do literally gain 2 energy for 1 energy. 1 time. You do have to enable it. I mean, Warcry is the same. Essentially, you draw a Warcry and then you get to select from all the cards in your hand. You're right. There's no way that these can essentially be bad because they give you some card draw. Well, Seeing Red doesn't give you card draw. Warcry genuinely can't be bad. I was just gonna say, I don't know if we want to fight the Elite. We're forced to fight the Elite. Alright, this is very dangerous. Every 10th attack deals double damage. So that's what we got going on right here. Upgrade everything. You probably want to metallicize. Battle Trance is so good. So we'll do that now. So we should have done draw first, but whatever. That's my philosophy. Friggin' whatever. Hit him with the Iron Wave. Try to take out one of these boys first. Lose 3 HP to get a defend. That's like objectively okay here. To get 8 actually. Even better. Okay. As long as we live, we're fine. You should have tranced and then upgraded. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, okay. I see your point. Pen Nib got the good, it got the good bonus, though. I'm not upset about that. I am upset about the fact that I have no blocks. No, that's not true. I have Iron Wave. Can we kill? I think we can literally get to lethal. And then we'll have one more attack to do, but it's not actually over. This it might seem surprising, but it looks worse than it is. Certainly you get Iron Waved. You get struck. You get head booted. Because dropkick won't quite get you unless you're... No, you're not vulnerable. Cat, don't pick at the computer. You headbutt him. And then you self-select something to show up. Probably Battle Trance because it's dynamite. That gives us a strength upgrade because we played 3 skills in 1 turn. And then, I mean, you could do 5 damage. We drew Battle Trance. Hold up. I mean, that's probably what we want. I'm trying... Why did we get card draw? I thought Headbutt didn't give us card draw. Did we draw a card because we enabled something? Is it... You draw a card when you kill as well. I see. So I actually messed it up a little bit. I thought it was only 1 energy. But it's 1 energy and a card draw. I almost think you do Limit Break, though. Like, I don't really want to draw 4 cards and then have 1 energy. We already have stuff that enables that. I think you just go up to 2 strength. Entangle. Can't play attacks for 1 turn. Well... Always cycle, my dude, when it's free? Why would you not? But why would you? Is the other thing I'm asking. Like, I mean, sure, you could draw... I feel like if you played Trance, you could pull 4 cards and maybe you'd want to see one of them in the future. True, we would have had Spot Weakness instead, but we wouldn't have had Limit Break. Spot Weakness is better, but Limit Break would have been discarded. Not trancing was the right call? I don't know, dude. Apparently I haven't played 85 hours of Dominion, so, I don't know the answer. We're gonna get hurt on this one. Get out of here, cat. Now I have to ask, why play double tap? This one I'm curious about. It would have enabled letter opener. That's actually fair. The reason I didn't want to play double tap was because we didn't have any attacks that we could do, and double tap wears off after one turn. I didn't realize it was the third spell, though. That's genuine. It does not carry over. Next time it shows up, I will, I'll read you the card. Being able to double weaken might be good here. You want to armaments it first, probably. Warcry is card draw, though, for 0, so that's probably your first step. I think... because we have Headbutt and Thunderclap, I mean, we're probably going to Armaments, Thunderclap, Disarm. I think we can definitely afford to get rid of the Strike. Armaments, Thunderclap. Hit him where it hurts. Letter Opener is 1 skill away from dealing extra damage. They're going to deal 19. I could gain 5, I would take 6. I could cause you to lose 3 strength. Perhaps you'd both take a little extra damage, or I could deal 15. I think it's probably better to make you lose 3 strength permanently. Now, here's a genuine question. If I use -3 strength, or lose 3 strength on this guy, does he deal 2 damage? If I use it on this guy, does he deal 11 damage? Like, is it just a straight up plus or minus of whatever the strength value is? Because if so, I'd rather use it on this guy, because he's likely to live longer. So I think we put it here. And then they get hit. And we're going to take 8 damage, but it could be worse. Yes, I would like to record tonight. Did Dan come in and say, like, he's definitely not in? Either way, I'd like to stick it out. Probably Thunderclap. Follow it up with a Strike. Let's use this. Is it Pen Nib? It's not even Pen Nib. Okay. Well, we could guarantee card draw. Yeah, okay. Hold up. Murder him? Alright, I will call the banners. Thank you. There was nothing in our discard pile. That one, I feel, is an honest mistake. Alright, enjoy your 1 damage, which is going to do nothing, and be dead. We've made it! Calipers. At the start of your turn, lose 15 block rather than all of your block. Probably unlikely to be useful. You can now remove cards from your deck at campfires, but that will preclude us from resting. Still, could be good. If your HP is at or below 50%, gain energy at the start of each turn. What's up? It's Tomo. You okay, buddy? He's so sleepy. He is trying to escape, though. Berserk seems good. I'm gonna take Berserk. I think Berserk is fine. I'd rather do question mark 2 combat rest. I think that's probably the way that we want to go here. Pay 100 gold. Get jaxed. Man with an eye patch. Be careful what you wish for, dude. Man with an eye patch and a devilish grin strides up to you. Hey there, stranger. Interested in some jax? It'll make you stronger than any training or blessing. You're gonna need it if you're one of those heroes with a death wish. Yeah, sure. Starting with strength seems very positive for us. A little dangerous. Choose a skill from your draw pile. Place it into your hand. Exhaust. You're not attacking. You probably want to use this, though. I'm trying to think of what skill we would like. Probably... Hear me out here. Secret Technique, Armaments Plus. Play Armaments Plus. All cards have been upgraded. Pop Metallicize. We don't need to pop Armaments Plus again. And then Headbutt. And then we can put another Armaments Plus on the top of our pile. I think that was fine. Oh, you should have gotten Jax. I would still prefer not to lose HP if it's not necessary. Is this all cards cost different values? It is indeed. Okay. Well, this time we get an Armaments Plus for 0, which is amazing. We get a Bash for 0, which is really going to suck for you. We get a Berserk for 0, which means we're definitely going to gain some energy. And I can either disarm you or I can Thunderclap you. A disarm is going to mean that you deal 8 damage, which is going to mean that we're not going to get hit at all. And Thunderclap is not going to weaken you because you're already weak. So you get disarmed. Why did you only get disarmed for 2? Either way, we're still good. Is his strength at some kind of floor? Is it because he's already weakened? I don't understand. So now we start with 4 energy. You definitely get disarmed. This is a super weird one. Because, like, the right play is double tap strike plus, but that doesn't allow us to defend. If we defend for 9, and we take 1 damage. If we double tap strike, we hit him for 18, can't do anything else. But then we take, yeah, the right play is definitely not to double tap. Instead, you defend, take 1 damage, and deal 9. Right now, that's the right play. Now he's gonna hit for 3. That's much better. I don't want to pay 3 for Battle Trance. Are you kidding me? Or for Warcry, for that matter. My dude is vulnerable. So we will... Essentially, this costs 1 because we gain energy. And we get card draw. The card draw is Strike. And you gotta play Defend, unfortunately. And then you only have 1 choice. So anything that causes us to not take damage is an okay turn, I think. You know, as long as we hurt him and don't take damage ourselves, we're getting closer to greatness. A free Iron Wave is amazing. I know you're going to say use Jax, but I don't think we want to use Jax. Because I want more HP. I don't think we're supposed to use Jax. I don't think it's the right play. I know you could Jax limit Iron Wave. Although, oh yeah, Headbutt's too expensive. It's 3 HP? Yeah, but we might need that 3 HP. Fine. I want to see if it gives us a new character model or something. It didn't, but that's okay. There's actually no negative to Jax. What about the minus 3 HP it hits you with? I think we want a Battle Trance. I thought I needed, like, some kind of block. Because otherwise, I'm like, how do I murder this guy? You gain 6 at the end of combat? Yeah, but I'm way more than 6 away from max. Life is a resource, but it does still matter. I mean, a 0 damage strike, so we get 13 damage. You probably want to limit break, and then it'll be worth even more. And we can always gain energy. Deal 17, that's not as much as I thought it would be. You throw in a headbutt at the end. 17 plus 17 is not going to get the job done. 38 is not going to get the job done. I think I've made like a colossal mistake. I've been letting chat ride the memes. You have lethal. Heavy and strike would have killed it. Even before the popping of the limit break? Okay. I'm with you on that. Oh, we can't bloodlet because it's too expensive and I'm stupid. Okay, yeah. We're gonna take 15. But apparently the only hit point that matters is the final one. So in hindsight, we got nothing to worry about, actually. There are many kills here. Block potion. Got a sneaking suspicion that'll be worth something. In this case, we probably want to do... I feel like Pommel Strike is good. I know spot weakness, but this is where it becomes dangerous. We gotta live here. Gain 2 block, draw a card. I like it. It's kind of tempting, I'll admit. I mean, if we play Metallicize, we actually don't have to worry about this guy. So play Metallicize. What's your ability? Oh, it reduces attack damage, that's right. Play Limit Break. Double your strength. Play Drop Kick and hit him real good. Unless, are we 1 skill away? We are not. He's fairly close to death. No, you suffer. Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack, shuffle 1 Dazed into your deck. Well... like, Iron Wave, already great. We do want to weaken them. So I think your Armaments... I know Berserk is good as well, but... Armaments, Thunderclap... Iron Wave will take us up to... this. I don't think it's going to... It might kill. It did kill, thank God. Okay, so we're going to take no damage, and we have 1 extra move. Berserk is good for the future. We could gain 1 strength, though, by playing Pommel Strike, so let's do that, because that'll be more fun. To just get that as high as possible. And now, apparently, it's the right play. See you later, Disarm didn't need you anyway. Pommel gave us permanent strength. Sure, energy would be fine. But I'm getting jaxed. You know what? Yeah, limit break. We're trying to hit like max stats. What are you doing? Weakened. Strengthened. Does not bother me. You are an infant. You're a weak baby. I will limit break you. I will double tap. I will Iron Wave. Your ashes will scatter to the earth. You shall be no more. I feel like we need none of this. Let's keep the deck strong. We certainly want to rest. Did I just say toke? Alright. I don't think I've seen this boss yet. Toke or no balls? Blind. Apply 2 weak. We don't know what he's gonna do. Well, I mean, you should probably Jax right at the start. But instead of Jax at the start, you gotta be smart. You should use Warcry first. And then we could get rid of something for the next turn. 2 weak does not stay applied forever. So I think we should save this for the next turn when maybe he's going to attack. Armaments. Upgrade, double tap. Jax. Double tap. Ah, it was a waste. I should have upgraded maybe Iron Wave, because we can't do 2 attacks this turn. I miscalculated. I got lost in the sauce. Alright, still. Hello? Torch Head? I'm with you. Not having any AoE scares me a little bit here. Thunderclap, though. That's an AoE. We should use our skills. So let's... Who's the strongest? 31 is the strongest. Get weakened, sir. Because if we can play multiple skills, we actually get... we get the letter opener. You clap for sure. Although, if we're going to use Pommel Strike, we should use it soon, because we get the card draw. But we can use that to hopefully enable the Gremlin. Ah, you know what? We're actually going to enable Pen Nib by doing this. So let's start... But Thunderclap dealing double damage could... You got to think about it. Either way, you get free energy, that's right, from the Dropkick after Thunderclap. So let's start with... We can't draw because we used the Blossom, that's correct, or whatever it's called. Alright, Thunderclap. Get clapped. Pen Nib is ready to pop. We can't draw. So, we should probably... I mean, we should make sure something dies. Even if, like, it seems like a waste of Pommel Strike. Deal double damage with this and crush this poor guy right here. See you later. That gives us an energy back. Use that energy to pop like a drop kick, which is free again. And then smack him. You're dead, so this is free. Be disarmed, which also enabled the letter opener. And then there's no reason to play Bloodletting here. He's a god. What's happening here? +3 strength. Yeah, I'm real concerned. Alright, we gotta find a way to deal 20 damage to this guy. First off, I'm gonna become more powerful than you could ever imagine. I would like to make sure you die, and Bash is not gonna do it. So instead, we'll do a headbutt strike. Oh, what do we want on top? Limit Break is already in our draw pile. Let's put a trance up there. We'll strike you. That's free. Then we get another strike. Let's go. You gonna summon 3 more? Oh, this is gonna be annoying as heck, dude. Oh, he only summoned 1. Never mind. Life's great. Definitely Armaments Plus. Berserk for free. Limit Break. Metallicize. We're taking no damage. And we doubled our strength to 16. Yeah, whatever. He's probably going to summon some more dudes. Excuse me? Weakened, vulnerable, and frail. I don't love that. We're still strong as hell. So effectively, this is 1 energy. I was just gonna say, like, can we just kill him faster? Like, without using Heavy Blade? Get crushed. Be disarmed, even though you're not doing anything yet. And then, I would probably just, like, smack you, give you a little headbutt action. Cool. Let's go. No big deal. He is going to deal 27. That's no good. This is the right turn for that, no matter what. I mean, for sure, I know what you're thinking, and you're not wrong. But there's a line here that gives us the ability to use everything. I think what it is double tap, strike to kill him. That puts you at 2 energy. Then you would but then you can... I'd like to take this damage off the table, and it's very easy to do so. Right, limit break first is the most sensible choice. Then you strike, and that puts you back at 2 energy. Deals 82 damage. We can't get the double tap, but I mean... Unless, if we play armaments... I wonder, can it make Heavy Blade deal... Can it make it cost 1? I would like it to cost 1, but I don't think it's gonna cost 1. I think it's gonna upgrade it to, like, deal 5 times damage or something. I think we should just smack you. It's a lot of damage. Oh, that was Pen Nib. No wonder. It was greed. But it was like cool greed. No, Pen Nib is active now. Even better. I mean, you're gonna get hurt pretty bad. Obviously, we'll go for a limit break. For humor's sake. This guy's done, dude. Like, actually deceased. Please give me limit heavy. Battle trance. Limit break. 66 strength, huh? We just got an achievement called Jaxed. Deal 70 damage to all enemies? That seems pretty good. There's another enemy down. I think Barricade is probably the smarter choice here. Like... Juggernaut could be okay. It gives us some crowd control, which is really nice, but we already have a double tap. At the end of your turn, you no longer discard your hand. Draw 1 less card each turn. Gain energy at the start of each turn. All enemies start with 2 strength. I hate that. Obtain 3 curses and 3 relics. So this is actually the right way to play, I think, because it'll give us 24 max HP and 3 relics, but also 3 curses, which would be hilarious. So let's go for the stupid synergy that compromises our whole run. Unplayable. You cannot play more than 3 cards per turn. Unplayable and innate. Unplayable while in hand. Lose 1 HP when other cards are played. Seems bad. And then our relics. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 dexterity. Raise your max HP by 10. You can no longer become weakened. I didn't click on them. I said skip rewards. There's a way out. There's a way out. Your boy understands. I got a huge brain. That's the thing you need to know. So you Alt F4. You open Slay the Spire. Give it a second. You don't understand, because you're not, you guys aren't nearly as good at programming as I am. Then you hit continue, and look at this. Same curses. Whenever you take damage, deal 3 damage back. There we go. Look at that. Thank you. That's what happens when you get 100 in Angular class. You can outsmart the game. We have 208 gold. We want to go on a path that gives us elites. Right path is linear, but scary. Left path, less linear, less scary, but less rewards as well. I do think we go this way, though. Alright. Deep breath. Shuffle your discard pile into your draw pile, then draw one card. You guys are gonna hit me, huh? Not a huge fan of that. Double tap. I was like, double tap Iron Wave and then bring Iron Wave back. But we can't guarantee it. It's a 50% chance. They do have lifelink, so you kind of want to get them down around the same time. If you toke, can you remove curses? You've been reading too much Reddit, my man. We'd like to use one more attack this turn, because we'll get one dex and one... No. Still, by playing one more skill... There you go. We did damage thanks to letter opener. And we could disarm, and the disarming... It's going to lead to us taking 1 damage, which I'd prefer not to, because at max HP we do get a bonus. Yeah, I'd rather do this, as much as this seems stupid. I think disarm is actually bad here. It's worse, I should say. Because we'll lose energy forever. The pipe will get rid of curses. That's amazing. Alright, this time we only need to block 16. Unplayable, but we take 1 damage every time other cards are played. So we had no way of getting around it anyway. Disarm for Shuriken doesn't work. Because disarm is a skill and not an attack, unfortunately. Let's lose 1 HP, not lose 1, take 1 damage. So block shouldn't get around it. You probably go with this. You do probably disarm him now. It seems smart. Thunderclap will weaken him, but we'd rather try something like that, even though we're going to take some damage in the process. Normality. You cannot play more than 3 cards per turn. That works out okay for me in this situation. We can at least interrupt this guy if we kill him. But that only takes 5 damage off the table. We're only going to gain... $7 block, plus another 5, that's 12. I think we're going to get a hit this turn. There's not that much we can do about it. I still think we'd rather, if possible, take 5 off the table. Is there, how much, 13 damage? Huh. Not my favorite play ever. I mean, 0 mana for a free card draw is, like, pretty okay. I think. I might be evaluating it totally wrong. Pen Nib's active for the next turn. Oh, and now I was going to say, now we've done it. We can only play 3 cards per turn, so I forgot we had that extra card draw. Misplay. Genuine misplay. So we've at least interrupted one. Barricade is not that relevant right now. Battle Trance is, though. Followed by Warcry. We can't draw. We're at max hand size. Well, just get rid of a regular old strike. Alright. Why did you poison him? So the 5 damage didn't come through? It's possible that that would have been not necessarily the best play. One is going to come back for certain, I think. Well, maybe not. No, definitely. 10, 10, 9. But they're going to come back with 50% HP. Right, when we kill an enemy, we get energy. Okay, remember. We definitely take advantage of Limit Break. You know for certain, this guy's gonna give you the energy you just spent. Double tap. It's automatically gonna work on Headbutt, which will kill him dead. Easy money. Alright, I can live with it. Some misplays. Life happens. Gain dexterity. I kind of like Thunderclap, honestly, to weaken all enemies. I might live with that. Even though it's not amazing right now. I think we need some kind of crowd control. A gremlin is madly shuffling cards on a table. This monster seems to be a harmless one. 12 cards, match them to keep them. 5 tries, no do-overs. Are you ready? I don't know if I want to match these, but okay, there we go. There's one match. Doubt Anger. Sure. Keep adding it. Bash. Juggernaut. Panacea. Juggernaut. Oh. Leave. We could have just done nothing, but where's the fun in that? I think we should still do combat instead of shop. Is there another shop? There's no other shop. You got me. We're gonna have plenty of combat in the future. We did match a curse. I think we would like to get rid of pain. Normality also annoying, but actually, it would have been nice to get that, but life goes on. Heavy Blade on sale to double the amount of those in the deck seems very smart. I'm gonna add a Shrug It Off. We've been having some struggles with defense. Now we can go combat. Combat, combat, combat. I think we can make it work. I genuinely do. This guy gains 3 strength every turn, huh? Hilarious. Every time a card is played, we're gonna lose 1. I hate it. But we're just gonna have to live with it. Alright. Upgraded card. Yes, please, upgrade. We played 1 skill. Play another skill. I don't think we need to upgrade Heavy Blade. I think we'd rather... I know this will weaken him. I might prefer to just gain the extra block and deal the extra damage. Play Iron Wave. We're not going to take any damage this turn, then. We have no skills remaining, huh? Just attacks? And we can't get to... Oh, we can get to 3 attacks. That's actually huge. So, Flash of Steel, Thunderclap, weakens him, and also gives us +1 strength, +1 dexterity. I'm in. Pen Nib is ready too. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 4 block. Well, our next moves are probably going to be Metallicize and Defend. So I don't think it's great. So I think we get rid of this right now, maybe. Probably want to bash him to weaken him and then defend, or bash him to weaken him, Metallicize, or defend Metallicize, which will actually give us, like, something. What is a weaken? We gotta kill him as soon as possible is the thing. So, yeah, we probably gotta make him vulnerable, I think. Now he's only gonna deal 13. He's only gonna deal 9. Okay, and then we'll... I think we accept we take 6 this time and use Metallicize, so that we don't have to block as much in the future. He is vulnerable, so we should gain energy and draw a card. He could double tap Heavy Blade. I think it's about as good as it gets. Unfortunately, we're gonna take a lot more damage. Never mind, we're not, because we have lethal. I didn't factor my strength and his weakness into it. Probably just add another Heavy Blade. Deck's getting pretty full, but can live with it. Get a chance at a relic or something. It's another shop. Okay. We only have 59 gold. That sucks. This is a terrible situation for us. I afford nothing. I can afford nothing. You've screwed me. Warcry for 1 is not that bad, but it's not as good as Warcry Plus for 0. I think you go rest. Not even rest. You probably go upgrade, combat elite. You're right. You go here, not rest. You remove another curse. Very intelligent. And then we can choose whether to elite or not. We can't gain weeks, so this is useless. It's just a waste of a card draw. But this hand is also horrible. I mean, disarm. Draw. We should draw first. That's true. That's a common mistake for me. And then we might as well... Berserk is... You're going to say, why not do it? But I want to deal damage with Letter Opener first, and then we'll see. So at least they took some damage, and... I mean, I guess we don't gain... We might as well Berserk at this point. It's a kind of a trash... We still got weakened? Excuse me? It was kind of a trash turn, but... Oh, I didn't get that relic the second time. Okay. Fair enough. Well, this is really bad. But it is... We are going to weaken all enemies, so I think we'll start with a spot weakness. Thunderclap all. We're going to take some damage. Give me, I mean, honestly, give me Thunderclap again. I'm trying to get them all into, like, explosive range if possible. I think this turn we can actually make Rage work. No, we can't. We don't have enough energy. So we'll get rid of Rage. Yeah. You probably want to do, like, a Limit Break. Shrug It Off does give you card draw. So you probably shrug it off first. Limit Break. Thunderclap. Let's go. Alright. We're cooking with gas now. You're right, we should have put Heavy back. I'd really like to kill this guy. You probably want... we just jacks for fun. And it was a skill, right? Yeah, okay. We can't play 3 skills. We can play 3 attacks. No, we can't because we don't have the energy. But if we kill one, we have the energy. So I think you want to smoke this guy. Eat my butt. You probably want to smoke this guy. You can also eat my butt. We're very close to pen nib. And that's actually letter opener, right? No, next one's letter opener, okay. I mean, a double tap strike finishes the job. Look at that. Look at that. Flame Barrier Plus could be good. I'm tempted by the idea of skipping, but I'm not sure if it's our right call. Is there... Okay, there's another elite. We'll go fight that elite instead. Because I think we've really got to get... we got to sort our deck out a little bit more. Where's Doubt? Is Doubt, like, unlosable? There it is. Disregard. $82 gold Centennial Puzzle. First time you lose HP, each combat draw 3 cards. I'm for it. I think you go combat rest. Because I still want the chance to fight the elite. I like a single enemy. He's going to use a powerful negative effect. We do have Pen Nib available right off the bat. What do we want next turn? I'd rather just keep Writhe this turn. We have no strength. Are we going to play 3 attacks this turn? No. You could probably afford to get rid of Limit Break. I think you'd like to disarm him while you're here. I think you'd like to Thunderclap him. I think you'd like to... I mean... Use this for letter opener. You draw something. We should do card draw earlier, I understand. You know what? I'm okay with the way that worked out. He's got super terrible strength now. Yeah, rawr. He's doing 0 damage this turn. That's a great start. Like I said, this dude's eating my butt. Well, if he's gonna hit us for 0, what do we care? Like, Barricade isn't even worth much. I think you just bash and strike. His strength is gonna stay bad for a long time, so I'm not even that worried about Barricade. Although I will accept that Barricade would be useful. Like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to play it. I'm not gonna eat his bung, Chad. You eat my bung. He's not gonna attack us this turn. I mean, Metallicize is free. Forever. Whenever you play an attack game 4 block, I mean, we're not gonna... It's not necessarily... It only works for this turn, so I think I'd rather just, like, double tap and hit him with the Iron Wave. Thunderclap for weakness would be good as well. Believe it or not, I would like to not use Jax. I really want to keep as much HP. But he's doing 23 damage this turn. That's a very good point. I'll tell you what, we'll probably use some Jax. He's not vulnerable. Like, you hit him. Okay, you go Jax. I mean, Limit Heavy is pretty good, but we're going to take 23 damage if we do that. So I think you go Pommel, or maybe Limit Pommel, and you hope for a block of some sort. Well, screw it. Come on, I want you to hit me. We're only gaining 3 blocks, so I'm... Oh, this is free. You're right, so that's worth playing. I think it accepted. Sure, bad order. Spot weakness before limit break would have been better, but we were kind of in a dicey situation there that I didn't realize at the time. Definitely. Armaments plus, thunderclap this boy. Headbutt this boy. And give me limit break again, please. Dude's gaining strength. I should have gotten disarm, actually, but... We have no attacks. That's so annoying. Yeah, this is bad. Disarm is exhausted, that's right. No attacks, please? Good, good. Okay, no attacks. We got a turn. We got a turn. We need Berserk. We don't need a shrug. We need to deal damage. Next attack will be Pen Nib. And, I definitely do not need any more limit breaks to kill this guy. I don't want to use our potions yet. I think they're better off in a crowd control situation. But if I have to, I have to. They also don't give me any blocks, so... I don't think we need spot weakness anymore. I think we, maybe we pop the Dex potion. I don't think we're going to kill him. And we could use the heals. So use armaments plus. Bash him. He's going to become much weaker. Thunderclap him. He's still going to hit us pretty good. I don't need exponential damage if he's 2 turns away from death. If it takes us 1 turn to enable the exponential damage and 1 turn to hit him, my dude is done. Battle Trance is really good, especially at 0. So we'll hit a rest. We have to fight the elite, I think, if we hit a rest. But we heal to over 50%. No, we don't have to fight the elite. I'm sorry, elite. The time is not right. That is not a Toke situation. Spend too much time in Twitch chat. We would like to exhaust 2 cards in our hand, right off the bat. Even though the rest of this turn is going to be Trash City. We don't need... I mean, we do need the energy. Like, I think we want a Bloodlet. Like, Armaments, Bloodlet, Barricade, Purity, and then get rid of Writhe, but don't get rid of Heavy Blade. You draw 3 cards from Bloodletting. I do if it's upgraded, right? Or does it give me 2 energy if it's upgraded? No, it just gives us energy. We can make a cheaper Barricade. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. Use Barricade. Use Purity. Trash these 2 for now. Ah, that's true. The puzzle piece gives us the ability to draw 3 cards. That would have been useful. I mean, we still got the 3 cards anyway, but... I don't think we need a basic... We don't need a basic strike, but we don't need a basic defend. Okay. In a situation like this, a double tap headbutt seems good. A double tap Iron Wave seems amazing, actually. Because that gives us more than enough block. but it only does 7 damage. Certainly, you want a Thunderclap. The question is whether you want a Thunderclap twice. I think you could probably get away with a twice Thunderclap. I don't know. Let's go. I'm going to play it safe because our HP is kind of wonky. Let's do double tap, Iron Wave, plus. And we'll Iron Wave the one that's closest to death. Not worried too much about this guy yet. We can't kill this guy in one hit, huh? Correct. So we'll vulnerable them all. We probably could have done better on that, and I'm just being honest with you. I don't think this is an attack. It's called a potion. So we might have been able to get a kill, which would have given us 1 energy and some cards back. But Thorn Dude is the most mega annoying piece of garbage. However, we keep block after each turn, so I'm less concerned about that now. I am stupid. Limit Break is +1 strength, which is not very good right now. Should have disarmed. But that guy's gonna die. He's not vulnerable any longer. He will probably... +1 strength I don't think would kill... This'll work. I don't love it, because we're gonna take 5 damage. No, because we didn't do the attack. So Pommel Strike is free. I think you just maybe Limit Break Defend, even though it's gonna hurt like a freaking truck. This is a tough one. You can't use 2 battle trances. Berserk would be good as long as we definitely can still live. Heavy Blade will cause us to take 5 damage from the thorns. I mean, Flame Barrier I really like on this turn. Even though it's not as fancy as some of the other cards, and it won't get the kill done. This guy's gonna up his thorns, though. So I'd like him to die. But if we kill him, we're gonna take 10 damage. If we Flame Barrier, are we gonna take 10 damage still? I think we probably are. We're gonna take 15 damage if we kill him, though. Kill Thorns Dude last? There's a justification for that. The justification for that would be that we can get block up before we hit him. But you know what? I'm gonna make perhaps a silly decision. Oh, we got 1 energy back for doing that, right? Okay, so now we're not in as bad of a situation as I thought. That's right, because we lethaled him, we got another bit of energy back. This has been like a super long run. All right, so he's gonna deal 20. That's real bad. Trying to you know what? I don't know if we can kill him, but we can enable Heavy Blade. Look at that. Okay. Okay. These are skippable. No attacks, please. Obviously, they're starting with some attacks. This seems understandable. What do we want to lose? That was probably dumb. I mean, Flash of Steel, we'd love to see it next turn. We're not going to kill anything this turn anyway, so let's just get rid of Writhe while it's gone here. Armaments. Double tap doesn't do it in this situation. It does get upgraded forever. We'd probably rather use it on disarm. You can't upgrade flame barrier because it's already where it wants to be. Yeah, I miscalculated on energy here for sure. I still think we want a flame barrier. We are going to take a little damage, but it did 5. Well, it did 15, technically. And then it's going to deal another 18 when they all attack. So we're going to take 3 to deal, like, 30-something. And it deals the damage to all of them spread out, which is useful for us because we want them all to die simultaneously. So we actually, I think we have to play some cards before we play Battle Trance. So we'll just start. We'd like to get 1 close to lethal so we can get extra energy. Iron Wave just isn't that good here. Okay, we could headbutt and then move something up. Do I really want to move up? Yeah, because this will enable us to get more decks. As silly as this might seem. But does it shuffle it in? I thought I put it at the top. Then we use Pommel Strike. We did draw Flash of Steel. Flash of Steel works for free. And then Strike. Plus, we'll get the kill. Alright, 1 enemy killed. We still got 8 damage on the field. Now we do not. Somehow it worked. Temporarily. Alright. This guy's definitely going to come back to life, but I'm not that perturbed by that at the present moment. I think we want a Thunderclap to weaken them both. Probably want a quick Drop Kick, which will be free, because they're vulnerable. Bash gets a kill, gives you 1 energy back. And card draw. I'd rather not be hit for 6. I know Limit Break would be useful, but... Continue taking damage when you hit me. I'm okay with this. We're really low on HP. So this guy's coming back now. And he's choosing to attack, which makes me feel pretty dumb. Heavy Blade essentially costs 1. I think if you Battle Trance... I'm trying to figure out, like... So Heavy Blade is free. Get killed. Pen Nib is now off. We have 2 energy left to kill this guy. But I don't think we can do it. We can either Thunderclap block, or we could Rage Thunderclap. Thunderclap block is better right now. Oh, it doesn't quite give a Shuriken. Whatever. I would really prefer not to use Jax. Headbutt automatically got upgraded. I just don't think it's necessary. Hear me out here. Am I a genius? Probably not. This is free. And then can we put Heavy Blade on top? We'll have 2 energy. Now we need a 1 damage attack that works better. It might even be... Are you attacking? I can't see. What are you doing back here? Probably not attacking. I'm just going to take Iron Wave because we got him under control anyway. No, heavy totally would have done it. That was a very poor play. Jax is exhausted. It's true. I did incorrect arithmetic. We're not gonna get to Nib. Well, kind of going around in circles here. Mostly did that to upgrade all cards, but I think that was stupid. I mean, definitely in like never-ending fight territory. This is the turn, dude. This is the turn. With disarm, how could we lose? Alright, alright, alright. There's no upgrade to be had here, so I think you just Flame Barrier and weaken one. I don't want to Bloodlet because we will need as much HP as possible for our boss fight. This dude's torched. Alright, here we go, here we go. This turn. Start with the limit. We don't need double tap heavy, because they're gonna get killed no matter what. So definitely give us 1 energy back, but we can't kill this guy with 1 energy. Thunderclap won't do it. It'll come close, but it won't quite do it. I should have blocked on this one. I'm a little mind fluttered, I'll be honest. That was a big misplay. That being said, they're still dead. And we're out of here. Take a Warcry plus. No combat, let's say. Alright, a little combat. This could be the end. I do like healing for 4 immediately. I would like to get some card draw, please. This is Pen Nib. We're kind of lucky in that. Really just no blocks, huh? Now we have blocks. Okay. Prefer to watch out for the thorny boys. I think it's worth it to Bloodlet for the first time ever, do some damage, and then spot a weakness to raise our strength like crazy. I know Limit Break exists in there as well, but we can go from 3 to 6, or we can go from 3 to 7. I am scared as heck. Okay, Flame Barrier is very good. Well, we had to spot weakness last, because if we spotted weakness with our last bit of energy the first time, it wouldn't have killed anybody, and as a result, we wouldn't have gotten the energy refunded that allowed us to use spot weakness in the first place. Heavy Blade can get a kill, but we'll take damage in the process, so I think you gotta think about this. I don't necessarily mind going down to 11 HP. but it's very delicate. Heavy, then flame? I know we can do it. It puts us very close to death, though. You're gonna take that damage anyway? Not if you have block up first. Like if you do like a flame disarm or something like that. The thorns you can still block is the thing. Your options are kill it and take damage or leave it alive and take damage. No. The other option would be only attack them when you have block up. And you're looking for a little bit of risk in that situation, but it can still get the job done. We don't have barricade, so we can't preserve our damage round to round. I think we'd rather do like flame barrier. And then we could weaken one that's gonna live a little longer. And do some damage overall. Now, nobody's attacking on this turn. I'll admit, barricade looks really nice. We can't really use Thunderclap. Even though it would enable Dropkick, it's also going to cause us to take 10 damage. I'll take 2 damage. I'm okay with taking 2 damage here. Alright. This is where it's going to get much more delicate. Anytime we hit them, we need to block. Which isn't a problem right here. Because we have no attacks. Hey, there we go. If we can get Heavy Blade, because we want to kill them as soon as possible. We want them to die in one attack, basically. We can actually get rid of double... we want to get rid of Thunderclap. Okay. Just some straight-up defense would be ideal. I actually think we're gonna live, but it's gonna be tight. We should be able to kill him this turn. He's done it. I think we could use another Heavy Blade. That card basically saved us. Alright, we're gonna have 63 HP with which to fight the boss. It's a big old stinky donut. I do like that. Okay. You guys ignore the first few debuffs. I don't love that. Probably open with a little armaments action here. Well, it's not like Limit Break does anything. Right now. So I think you start by eating it. Next turn is Pen Nub. You hope for a Heavy Strike, maybe? As much as I hate to admit it. We got 2 heavy blades. Wow. You probably want a Jax. It's like our only way out. They ignore debuffs to start with. Battle Trance might put us over the limit for now. You do want a Thunderclap, even though it's just going to get a buff out of there. Kill the donut first? I mean, disarming that guy to cause him to lose strength is great, but we need to get 2 debuffs off him first. I'm gonna Thunderclap mostly to get a debuff off. I'm gonna poison this guy to take his other debuff off. This is where we are gonna end up in hell. You can probably get away with a Battle Trance. Ugh. Do you disarm him? Or do you just do like gain 5 block and then you can gain 11, you'll take 10 damage. It's bad. We can't do disarm heavy blade. Alright. Be disarmed. Saves us a little bit. Probably then we you shouldn't Iron Wave. Well, no, you can afford to Iron Wave unless we could use armaments to make something cost 0, which I don't think we can. Spot weakness I don't think is right here. Well, maybe. Yeah, you know what? You're probably right. Gaining 4 strength beats, you know, saving us from taking a little bit of damage in the long run, in all likelihood. Shrug it off would have been better, yeah, but I don't want to get yelled at about card draw. Alright, more strength. I hate it. This guy hits pretty hard, too. So we are in dying range. It's real bad. I think we actually might just literally die, because we can't, he ignores the first debuff. And then we could weaken him, but I'm pretty sure we'd still die. Block's only worth 5. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just done. R1 and L1 to run away? No, like the problem with, I mean, maybe we could live. I just think it's unlikely. Instead of doing bash disarm, no, it loses 3 strength, that's right. So we'll try bash disarm. Yeah, we're definitely still dead. It was a good try, though. Take out 1 with you. What kind of cards do you think I have in my deck? Where's the one that's just when you die, an enemy dies as well? Well, we got some unlocks. I'm going to get ready to do some Rainbow Six Siege stuff. Thanks for joining me for the first and only time we're going to play Slay the Spire on the Tuesday show. Let me go over here to Streamlabs. Thank you to Cougar Heart, the Teflon Dom, Oscar Smari, Mad Near, Living Hero, Only the Rarest of Pepes, Call Me Rook, Static OJ, GMC112, Fishy Stick, Spook Guy Kona, Jerkin and Lurkin, Human Ostrich, Living Hippo, Ouroboros Panda, Chloe Beans, Mecha Cell, Chris Argyle, Mr. Smiley 4, Beller Life Talks. Hold on. There we go. Randomness 88888. Alysius, Malamarky, Moist Coconut, Lullaby, Parkism, Tropical Viking, Clanad RS, Surfad, the 21st Potato, Yagarello, Woolly Crackpot, Burnsy 222, Proto 1468, Tornado, Whisper and Rain, Fey West, ROTMG, Knobber, Born to Be Wrong, The Relaxed One, Abaddon 9107, Acidic 5, Upfrog, J Magliacano, Rizuit, which I think is like, it's almost Azores backwards, Jet for Sale, Tingusta Nose, Grey Coffee, Jazz School No, Whimperator, Gary Newell, Fireheart 0011, General Casualty, Mech Guardian, Adrenaline 9, Krongletikongel, Soviet Salad, Verasnail 5, Wet Dog Smells, Haku, Caden Thompson, 91 Dingoes, Gru Burns, Seagoing Spoon, Quellen 00, Liquor, Sildarian, Mint, Mind Trap Dragon, Moist Owlet, King Jason 99, Keeb, Skyfu, The Virus, Peanut Brittle, Low Rock, Major Crasher, Eat the Yellow Snow, Northern Egg Lord, KFF Paradiso, Rainbow Cereal, Squirting Phlegmy Discharge, Rory McLaughlin, King 2371, Phoebosh, Fireless 5, Novelty Rainbow, Sinister Broccoli, TJ Man 112, Damarcon 1, A Win 23. Hey, it's Justin. Hello, Justin. It's not actually Justin, but it's Justin. Batman Wannabe, Broivula, Mr. Rice Patty, In Hocus, The Nutting Professor, Eric Deravanyik, Sickery, Kazia X Calstriax, X Melissaber, Mad Pretty, Protagonist, Kerwinator, Angry the Monkey, Chief Taza, Doom Penguin 1, Mr. Blue Scry, Achihuahua, I Am Typical, Volley 612, Lord Scuzz, Lemon Rye, High Zealot, Flutters, It's Jesusaurus, Face Mask 12, Moonlust, Insomnia Nights, Dismal, Puzlazalxio, Stealth Rider, Durdelios, Faranox, Riolu 24345, Numpick, Grubby Moth, Jolly Ninja, The Fifth Elemental, Tie Steel, Rolling Doom, Russ Peffer, JJ Ouch, Terror Propaganda, Nipper Lingling, Tokuki 1995, and Garuga Meshro. Thank you guys very much for watching. Thanks for making an effort to watch without ad block, and thanks for the support. Subscriptions, cheers, etc., etc. I'll see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Northern Lion Live Super Show. That is 22 hours from right now at twitch.tv/Northern Lion. I don't know what we're going to play. I'm going to pitch Hold Fast for sure, though. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.